Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Another week, another cup of tea. I believe it's week 15, and that is crazy. Time flies, man. I've done 15 of these. That is just wild. Um, but yeah, this week we are talking about religion, and this is probably the touchiest topic I've talked about, and the touchiest topic I will talk about. I try not to get too sensitive with topics because again it's meant to be a vibe for everybody. It's not meant to fit just one side or another. But yeah, this week we are talking about religion and how your religion is a joke. And we're not even a minute in yet, and I guarantee you at least one person is offended so far. um I mean think about it. I'm not getting specific with what religion. I haven't said what religion. I guarantee you somebody's already offended. Or people who don't watch the podcast who might see the title of this video, which is going to be Your Religion is a Joke. They'll probably be offended just by reading the title, not clicking the video, not watching the video, not listening to the podcast. They'll just see the title and be offended. Um, oh well, let's talk about it. So yeah, your religion, and I'm speaking to whoever's watching, your religion is a fucking joke, whatever it is. Um, it's just that simple. I've grown up being, I guess, introduced and growing with two different religions. Both sides of my family. I have a Christian side and a Jewish side, and I mean, both of those are just they're just such jokes, man. I'm not over here saying I'm an atheist or anything. I do believe in a higher power, whether it's a god or whatever it is. And I believe in, certain things, but God, just these fucking book clubs, man. You're in a fucking cult. Um, I mean, think about it. So much hatred going on, and it's really relevant in the world, and especially in this country. Just all the fucking hate seems to almost always go. Oh, I got a notification. Good God, that was loud. Um, all this hate in the world, all this hate in this country, almost always stems back to religion. People being against gay rights, gay marriage, seems to always stem back to their political beliefs. Well, it goes against my political beliefs. It's wrong. Being gay is wrong. People who are just homophobic, transphobic. It all just stems back to, well, my religion says it's not okay. First of all, no, the fuck it doesn't. No religion of yours says loving somebody who's the same sex or gender as you, being transgender, whatever the fuck it is. Nothing says that that is wrong. You are fucking stupid. Your magic little book does not say that's fucking wrong. And most recently with the Roe v. Wade being overturned, a lot of that, a lot of people against abortion is like, oh, well, my religion, dude, fuck your religion, man. Like, you're really cool with people's rights being taken away because some little magic book makes you feel that that's okay. People gotta do what you gotta do, and it's crazy with religion. Everybody shits on Jehovah's Witnesses, and now mind you, so do I. Like, don't fucking show up at my door. Fuck out of here. Everybody shits on them because they come knocking on your door trying to shove their religion down your throat. Yeah, it's fucking annoying, but so does everybody else with their religion. You know how many people fucking try to shove their religion down my throat? Oh, come to church. Oh, come to synagogue. Shut the fuck up. No. Oh man, if you get tattoos, you won't be buried in a Jewish cemetery. Okay. I'll be dead. I won't care where I'm buried. Like, I don't fucking care, dude. Like, if your magic little scroll tells you that, oh man, he has tattoos, he can't be buried here, cool, don't bury me there. I don't give a fuck. And it's wild. I mean, everybody says, oh man, you're not supposed to modify your body or whatever. Okay, so my tattoos are modifying my body. What about the people in my family who got jobs, tit jobs, all this shit? That's modifying your body, but y'all don't say shit about that. Wild. Now again, I'm not here to bash on anybody. Believe in whatever religion you want to believe in. If you want to believe in, a heaven and a hell, if you want to believe whatever the fuck you want to believe, I don't give a shit. But when it comes to being disrespectful to people, when it becomes you just spewing hate because of that magical little book club you're in, that magical little belief you have, that shit ain't right. And that's where the line has to be drawn. Like, people don't have to believe in the shit you believe in, and it's cool. You don't gotta be disrespectful of that. Again, let's just use the Bible, for example, or even the Torah. I don't give a fuck. I'm just using the two that, I grew up hearing about, knowing, whatever it is. Think about the game Telephone. You know the game Telephone where, you sit in a circle with friends and one person whispers something in the other person's ear, then they whisper in the next person's ear and it goes around in a circle. And then, at the end, the last person says what they were told. And 9 times out of 10, what the last person said and what the first person said usually never match up. Usually somebody mishears something, or usually somebody wants to fuck around and say the wrong thing. Whatever it is, think about that game, and then with like the Bible or the Torah or whatever other stories you hear with your religious beliefs. You're telling me that all these books you read, all these stories you talk about in your religion, you're telling me they're 100% accurate. When people can't even play a game with 10 people and just tell something around a circle, and it's never accurate at the end. But you're telling me that stories that were told fucking hundreds of thousands of years ago, whatever the fuck it was, you're telling me that's 100% accurate to this day. You're fucking stupid. But again, not here to bash your religion, not here to judge you, but if it leads to you spewing hate towards people that don't, correlate with what your little magic book says, then that's where I draw the line. Fuck you, fuck your religion. It's a fucking joke. Again, I grew up with 2 different sides of, religions. To this day, I don't follow any. I don't follow one. I don't go to church. I don't go to synagogue. I'm not having a Jewish wedding. My fiance will not be converting. It's not important to us, and that's what it is. If you don't like it, I don't give a fuck. You expect people to respect your beliefs and your decisions, but then you won't respect mine. Oh man. And to this day, now that I'm pretty just spiritual, man. Like I believe in certain things, but I don't shove it down people's throat. I don't expect people to believe what I believe in. Whatever. But to this day, I always hear from certain people, certain family members, that I was never pushed to do anything. I was never pushed to go to, synagogue or church, whatever it be. I was never forced or pushed to have a bar mitzvah. I was bar mitzvahed when I was 13. I had a bar mitzvah. And to this day, people are like, oh, well, he made the decision. We asked him if he wanted to have a bar mitzvah. No. No, nobody asked me if I wanted to. I had a bar mitzvah. I'm not saying I regret it. I'm not saying, I hated it, but I don't like when people fucking lie, man. I don't like when people are like, oh, well, we asked him and he wanted one. It wasn't a matter of me wanting one or not. Like, I didn't have a say. I didn't have a choice. My 2 older siblings had a bar and bat mitzvah. I had a bar mitzvah because I was forced to. I had to go to like a Sunday school, like a Hebrew school. I had to go to like tutors and learn how to read Hebrew and do whatever to lead up to this bar mitzvah. Honestly, I fucking hated the whole Hebrew school thing and the whole tutoring, learning how to read Hebrew. Shit sucked, man. It's nothing I chose to do. It's nothing I wanted to do. So I hate to this day. I mean, look, it's been however long it's been. It's been over 10 years. God, it's probably been almost 15 years. Crazy. Anyway. But yeah, man, to this day, I always hear, oh man, he chose to have a bar mitzvah. I mean, bro, it's over 10 years later and you're still lying. I didn't choose to have a bar mitzvah. And it's crazy. I don't even think I got all the money that people gifted me on my bar mitzvah. Luckily, the money that I did get, that paid for the engagement, well, some of the engagement ring for my fiance. I truly don't trust that I got all the money that I was given 10 plus years ago at my bar mitzvah. I don't trust that the person that was holding that gave me all of it, but it is what it is. Can't do nothing about it. But yeah, man, for one thing I know, I will never push my stepson and my future children to follow anything, to follow a religion, to follow a certain side of whatever it is in this world. I will let them figure it out for themselves. That's what my mom did. My mom let me figure it out for myself. It got to the point where like I really didn't want to do things. My mom, because my mom's kind of the same way. She's kind of just a spiritual person, and she let me grow up and figure out what I wanted to believe in. So yeah, I will never push my stepson. I will never let anybody push my stepson into believing something and forcing him to believe in something. It's just wrong, man. Um, but yeah, moral of the story, man. Your religion, your little book club, uh, it's a cult. It's a fucking joke. Shame on you for using your religion as an excuse to spread hate in the world. Again, whether it's being uh, homophobic, whether it's being transphobic, whether it's being racist, just fucking ignorant pieces of shit. You can't blame your religion. You can blame your shitty morals. Um, and again, man, I mean, all these stories you tell and read about and sing about and whatever it is, they're not accurate. Again, I mean, you can't even tell stories today of things that happened a week ago without it being manipulated and fucking fucked around with and spread around, rumors. Like nothing is ever 100% accurate. So the fact that you think something that happened forever ago is accurate, it's kind of pathetic on your part, man. Be smarter. Be smarter than that. Um Man, I think that's it, really. If you're offended by this, sorry to call you out on your ignorance. But yeah, you can't blame your little club. It's you. You're just a shitty person. Um, but with that being said, I think that's everything I wanted to hit on. If you're offended, suck it. I don't care. Um, Next week we're gonna talk about something that I was involved with years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. I used to work with a security company, and uh, what a shit show that was. Um, and a big thing I'll be hitting next week is don't waste your money hiring security. Like whether you're having an event and you want security, whether you own property and you want like security there, whether you own companies and you want security in your companies. Let me just tell you, and we'll get into it more next week. Don't hire them. They're a waste of money. They're a waste of time. Speaking from experience, somebody who was a security guard, I just sat there on my phone. I used to tell people all the time, if something happens, I am leaving. I am not protecting you. I'm not even gonna, wait a couple minutes to call the cops. Because let's be honest, cops ain't gonna do shit either. Fuck them. Um, but yeah, man, security guards are such a waste of money. And you're wasting your money. Whether they're armed or unarmed, it's a waste of money. They're not there to protect you. They're there to be a sitting duck to maybe scare people away. And it doesn't work. Nobody's scared of a fucking security guard. But we'll get into it more next week. So as always, stay beautiful. Don't judge people. Don't be a dick. And peace out, Girl Scouts.